Okay, this video was being revised with new narration because apparently, even though I had over 25,000 hits on it and about 45 likes, so even though people didn't like it, I still saw I had 25,000 people that viewed it. And I made the big mistake of calling the round a Sabot or Sabot Slug when it was Sabot instead, which is the correct pronunciation. So I apologize to all you YouTube keyboard tough guys that think you can insult and ridicule people for making a simple mistake, because I took a lot of harsh verbal, written insults, criticism. But anyway, just to revise the video and make it more appealing to the masses, what I've done is decided to delete the old video and add narration to this. But this video was put out in 2012, and I basically right now I'm talking about the Remington round that I first purchased for my rifled 12 gauge shotgun. I used this for a while, and I'm not the best of shots with the shotgun at times, but I'm just going through a brief description of the round itself, what it looks like as you look into the plastic sleeve. It has an interesting design, and it's a 2 3/4 inch round. It's, look at the box right now. It has a 1450 uh, FPS rating. It's also, like I'm showing you, 12 gauge, 2 3/4, 14 feet, 1400 and some feet per second velocity, 1450, 1 ounce. And it also has all the specifications on the back of the box, so you can look at that. The price of the slugs aren't that expensive, relatively under $8 as I think I bought them. And what I did was I decided to go ahead and buy this Winchester round here. Now this Winchester round here, what I did was, it has an interesting design as well. And again, it is a 2 3/4 inch round, and it is the round that knocked my 8-point buck down. I got that in the year 2012, and that's the same year as I produced this video. But I'm just showing you an alternative. When you deer hunters go out, you have a choice between the Remington rounds and the Winchester rounds, and everything's Winchester is a different design than the Remington. Yeah, I was very pleased to get the deer with this round, and I will keep this with me. I will carry that with the Remington rounds because, like I said, the Winchester Supreme Elite, the price is pretty reasonable. And again, as I go through the box looking for the specs, I'm going to show you here that's 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch round, 1800 feet per second high velocity with a 375 grain uh, slug. So I looked over here at the Remington box, and I forgot that I had mentioned that it's a 1 ounce round. So what I did was over here, as we start to talk about the Winchester for a second, we made a mistake and we thought we were buying the Supreme Elite. We wound up buying the Winchester XP3 rounds, and I'm glad I bought these. I was talking about using these the first time I go out into the woods again in the year 2016, because I haven't shot for the previous 2 years. But this round more or less has a like a bullet head of a design to it. Uh, I think it's going to be an interesting round to use. Nice price. Everything all these have Sabot slugs are cheap. This is specifically rated for deer, and I think you have a choice between the three. It's something to look for. everything out there is worth shooting once in a while, because you never know the effect that you'll get from any one of these rounds. And of course, over here you're seeing that this round has a mushroom effect, and I say I didn't pay too much for these. And then on the back of the box, you're getting a diagram that shows the tip, and what it does is it impacts the deer itself. So going out into the woods, giving you some choices to shoot 3 different types of rounds. What I'm going to do now is pause this video and put on the 8-point buck attachment to this that I shot with that round there, and maybe some of you will compliment the deer head this time instead of criticizing my verbiage on the rounds itself. Alright, so this is what I got last year. This is my 8-point buck. Yeah, like I say, 1 round of the Winchester Supreme Elite, probably about less than 100 yards, coming straight at me. 1 shot, went right through its right side lung, had the perfect placement for the round. So right through the right side lung, straight through the heart, and then exited his left side lung. Staggered back 2 feet, dropped. Feet kicked for probably about maybe 3 minutes at the max. After 10 minutes of watching him later, I went over there and poked him, and there was nothing there. He was stone cold dead, which is really nice instead of have to follow a trail. This year, going to go to the same area, hoping to do a little better. Heard there's a monster swamp buck out there, so we'll see what happens. So yeah, those were your choices if you're interested in any, if you haven't bought any rounds yet for your guns. And like I say, best of luck to all the deer hunters this year for gun season.